Domestic violence not only affects people, but pets are often caught in the middle, abused and used to prevent victims from leaving. The PetstockFoundation supports a number of charities across Australia and New Zealand that are helping those desperately needing to leave. Today, we hear Amber's story.
Amber, we're going to meet your beautiful dogs in a minute, who are in the background there. But first, would you mind sharing with us the background to your story?
Yeah, I was beaten by my partner on multiple occasions after having my first child. And if it wasn't for my dogs intervening and protecting me, I probably would have died. It wasn't until I spoke to one of my friends about what was happening and she gave me the courage to leave, and everything has to happen very quickly, which meant that I wasn't able to take my dogs with me. I was going back every day to make sure that they were fed and cared for, but obviously that's very dangerous for them and for me.
Had your partner ever hurt the dogs? Were you worried that he would?
I was worried that they were going to be hurt, more so neglected, not fed and cared for, because I was being threatened regularly.
Yeah. And so how did Safe Pets, Safe Families come in and were able to help you?
When I was with a counsellor, they gave me a leaflet for Safe Pets, Safe Families, and I was able to call Jen, and she was very fast in making sure that the dogs were cared for and provided for. Unfortunately, I'd had to rehome one of my dogs at that point, but I know that if it wasn't for Safe Pets, that they wouldn't be alive, and I probably wouldn't be either.
So Amber, a lot of people wouldn't understand or even know what to do about these kind of situations. What would you like people to know?
I think that leaving an abusive relationship can be difficult for many reasons, and having animals and pets adds an extra layer to that. I think that's why Safe Pets, Safe Families is so important, because they literally save lives. And like many people, I didn't have any other choice. So I'm extremely grateful that, well, they helped save my life, but they helped my dogs' lives too.
Oh. Jen, why did you decide to start Safe Pets, Safe Families?
Yeah, so in my early 20s, I experienced domestic violence, and I had to flee to a shelter with my children. And I had two dogs that I actually had my two dogs before I had children, and so they were my children's first best friends as well. And but unfortunately, I had no family or friends that I could call upon, and there was also no other services that could help not keep pets temporary. And so I tried holding on to my pets, and I went back and forth and was going and feeding them every day and putting myself at risk. And I could only do that for so long, and then they eventually ended up at the pound and surrendered and euthanised. It was so heartbreaking, and it still haunts me to this day.
And how is the PetstockFoundation supporting you?
The PetstockFoundation has been a massive support to us. They've allowed us to expand rurally. So we did start a pet food bank in rural Adelaide, and we have had like in-kind supports in like pet food to our pet food bank constantly, and their support has been instrumental to us, and we can really feel the love and care, and on behalf of all the pets and families that we help as well, yeah, we're so grateful.
If you'd like to support Safe Pets, Safe Families, visit their website. And to learn how the PetstockFoundation is empowering a better future for both pets and people, visit theirs.